Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Another video about our hidden history, and let's start off this video with the Rakushek Grot. Now the Rakushek Grot, which is a very mysterious cave in England. The Shell Grotto is a spectacular underground cave located in the English town of Margate in the county of Kent. Now, this cave houses a mosaic made of 4.6 million shells. That's just absolutely amazing. Discovered by accident, its origin is still fully unknown. The walls of the Shell Grotto are truly absolutely remarkable. Works of art consisting of mosaics with Oriental and Egyptian symbols. That's right. Pretty crazy, right? At this time, there is no reliable information about who built this mosaic and what they were used for. What were they thinking? Nobody has any idea. The mosaic may be 3,000 years old, approximately. People don't know for sure, but there are also theories that it may date back to the 18th century. So it's just a mystery right now. Some theories suggest that the Cave of Shells is related to the Freemasonry, the Knights Templar, the Phoenicians, the Romans, and many others, but none have been confirmed 100% so far, making it a literally unsolved mystery. This probably only adds to the intrigue of this grotto, which is just absolutely incredible. I mean, why would this, what was this done? Why are they doing the shells? And of course, like, what was this for? I mean, by the looks of it, the design and everything, it looks to me that this was made for ritual purposes, okay? A place where they would do some very high level rituals, something that was hidden from a human view effectively, and that's why the design and the delicacy and the intricacy of this place was so greatly done, because it was a place for a secret society, and a very important one, a one which had resources to make this amazing place. So yeah, a very crazy mystery, guys. The grotto in the county of Kent, in the town of Margate. Absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Now, guess what else they found literally hidden underneath the ground, the earth. We are talking here about a water system with taps, valves, and faucets found in the area of Pompeii. That's right, according to the official narrative, valves were created in the 18th century, the faucets in the 13th century, but in Pompeii, they already existed for over 2,000 years ago. Archaeologists dig out, and then the scientists think how to explain finds and save the foundation of the actual chronology. Even if it's false, they don't care, of course. It's always about saving the face, saving the official history. Even if it's false, it does not matter, guys. And this proves it exactly my point. Like, when you discover something like this, you have to challenge the official version. However, they don't want to do that, because then many people would lose their jobs, and that is something that the official version of the media, mass media, does not want to happen. So guys, remember, this is just a small example of things which are completely out of place or existed in a civilization thousands of years ago before of the official invention dates. Now let's go back to New Zealand. Let's go to a very interesting place, mysterious structures of New Zealand, an ancient wall that is classified until 2063. That's right, one of the biggest mysteries of New Zealand is associated with the archaeological excavations in the Waipoua forest, conducted over the past 30 years. It is unknown what archaeologists found there, but the fact remains that in 1988 the government of New Zealand has classified the results of the excavation for 75 years. Alright, what kind of mystery did the archaeologists find in the forest of Waipoua? According to some witnesses, it is massive, consisting of more than 2,000 buildings. Domarian city built of stone. Although it's probably not of stone city, there are plenty of ancient stone cities around the world, and classified this one. Perhaps the scientists found something even more mysterious there, so they had to ban the story for 75 years. That is literally a generation, because what they found there could literally shake the foundations of humankind. Just imagine, ancient knowledge, the actual origins of humanity. I know, like, the truth about Jesus, I have no idea. Like, what was there? Like, what was actually there that made them ban it forever to be disclosed for freaking 75 years. Guys, that is crazy. Hopefully when this date passes, we will finally find out, but we can have to wait until 2063, and that is a quite a long time in the future. We are talking about obviously 41 years, so obviously 41 years from today until we can discover the secret of the New Zealand forest in Waipua. Guys, this is just crazy. Here we have another example of an invention which was forgotten in time, but you know, still worth mentioning. This is the American truck on a low pressure pneumatic roller, 1953. This low pressure roller was pretty efficient, as you can see there. I mean, of course, it was never commercialized. I have no idea the reason why, but it is still a very unique and interesting invention, as you can see here, which is uses could be quite interesting. I mean, you know, that for example, it would even go over a person and that person would be actually still safe because of the low pressure of the rollers. Guys, quite interesting. This is a very unique invention, so to speak. Now, let's go back, of course, to Europe. Why not? Let's look at the 17th century. The unprecedented drought of Europe recently over the summer has made again visible the hunger stones in some Czech and German rivers. These very stones were used to indicate desperately low levels of river water, which foreshadowed famine, basically, right? Which is pretty crazy. In the picture we can see a stone from 1616 in which came out due to a drought in the Elbe River. On this one it writes as follows: "If you see me, weep." And there are other dates next to it: August 11, 1921 and June 20th, 1934. There are also the years 1930 and 1944. There has never been anything like this before, and here it is again, guys. This is crazy. I mean, we are seeing the stone of a very dangerous situation, and when people see this in the riverbank, that means that it's very dangerous. The water levels of the drought, as you can imagine, because of the weather manipulation, we're seeing that history basically is repeating itself, which is just crazy. Now, of course, I'm hoping that this is just gonna be for a history record and it's not gonna actually happen, and the drought is not gonna continue, and of course the river levels are going to increase to normal degrees again. However, this is a good reminder that history always tells us the truth, or at least what happened in the past, because as we all know, history always repeats itself, right? It always finds a way to go in the vicious circle of things happening and then repeating themselves again. So guys, that's it for today's video on interesting, amazing history, and as always, I shall see you guys later in the next one. Bye.